So as you take child's pose, try to bring your third eye, the center of your forehead, between your eyebrows to the mat or to your fist so that it makes contact. And relax your hips toward your heels. Notice if there's any tension in your body as you come to this first asana of your practice. And with long, deep breaths, try to release that tension and soften. Spread your fingers wide on the mat. And lift your forearms off of the mat. So you're pushing down into the palms of your hands. Your arms are straight, your muscles are engaged, and your forearms lift off the mat. Now you can feel as you push down into the mat, your shoulders pull back into your body and your upper body muscles engage. Try to keep your forearms off of the mat as you curl your toes under and lift to down dog. So you have to really press your hands and engage your shoulders. Good. And then come to plank pose, and we'll do a little bit of core. So from plank pose, you want your tailbone shooting toward your heels. Lower your hips until they're level with your shoulders. So lower your hips a bit more, Nick. A little more. Come into a straight line, that's it. Now from here, bend your knees and hover them off of the floor. And then without piking your hips up, lift just your knees. And then lower and lift. Lower, lift. Two more, lower, lift. One more, lower, lift. And then take your feet to the edges of your mat. Take your left hand to the center of your mat, and your right hand comes to your low back. Pull up at your core. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand down. Then left hand up. Keep your hips low. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands down. Exhale, down dog. Then forward to plank. Lift just your right heel. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Left heel. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet down. Down dog. And then come back to plank. Pull your right knee into your core, and then pull your left elbow into your core. And try to balance. Good, that's it. Okay, come back to plank. Left knee in, and then right elbow. Pull up at your core. Come back to plank. Down dog. Good. Child's pose, 3 breaths. Inhale for 3. Inhale for 2. Inhale 1. And then exhale, down dog. Come forward to plank. Lower chaturanga. Push up to plank. Keep your hips low. And bring your right knee to your right shoulder. Then press back up, three-legged dog. Right knee into your chest. Exhale and draw your belly up. Press up, three-legged dog. Right knee to your left shoulder. Come forward. Extend your leg. Keep it off the floor. Then put the foot on the floor and lift your left arm. Take a stretch. Good. Left hand down. Knee to nose. Three-legged dog. Both feet to the earth. Come to plank. Lower chaturanga. Push up plank. Left knee to your left shoulder. Three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Exhale. Three-legged dog. Left knee to your right shoulder. Extend your leg and try to keep it off the floor with your core. Then foot down, right arm up. Right hand to the earth. Core plank. Three-legged dog. And down dog. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Take your right foot to the top of the mat. Lift your right arm for a twist. Good. Now I'll switch legs for a sec. Now open your right toes to the side of the mat and your left toes too. So you're opening and stretching your outer left hip. So bend your right knee, Nikki. That's it. Good. Then come back around to lunge and step back down dog. Left leg high, knee to nose, step up into lunge, and lift your left arm to twist. Then open your toes toward the side of the mat. So you're on the pinky edge of your right foot. Good. Deep hip opener. Come back around to lunge. And step back down dog. Come forward to plank. Pull your belly up and in. Lower chaturanga. And then lift your right heel up. And push up, three-legged plank. That's it, three-legged down dog. Both feet to the earth. Now bend your elbows out to the side like you're diving the top of your head toward the floor. And then pull your elbows toward each other so they're hovering. And then straighten your arms down dog. Okay, I'm going to do this facing you so you can see a little better. So come to plank. This is all core. Lower Chaturanga and lift your left heel. Push up. Push up, push up. Three-legged dog. Down dog, both feet to the earth. Now dive the crown of your head toward the floor, elbows out. Then pull your elbows toward each other so they point back, but they're bent. And then press up, down dog. And then take child's pose, 3 breaths. Inhale, 3. Inhale, 2. One more big inhale. Exhale and sit up. Good. So you should be breaking a sweat. Yeah. Okay. Because what happens is when we use the core muscles, they're the largest muscles, it heats an internal fire. So your sweating is from the internal heat. That's good. That your body is working efficiently. That's good. Press your palms down and hop to your feet at the top of the mat. And take chair pose. Good. Now exhale, swing your arms back, ribs to thighs. Inhale, swing up. Exhale, swing back. Plant your hands, right foot to lunge. Left foot to plank. Knees down and modify your chaturanga with your knees down. Hips down, lift cobra. Push back to down dog. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Right foot top of the mat. Swing your arms up. Exhale, swing back. Swing up to chair. Make a prayer. Straighten your legs. Lift your heart toward the sky. And then hands to your chest. Chair pose. Exhale, swing back. Inhale, swing up. Swing back. Plant your hands. Left foot to lunge. Right foot to plank. Knees down. Chaturanga. Cobra. Down dog. Left leg up. Knee to nose. Step forward and swing your arms up. Then swing back. Step up to chair. Make a prayer. Stand up and lift your heart. And come to neutral. Breathe for 3. Breathe for 2. Big inhale. And then inhale, chair pose. Exhale, swing back. Inhale, swing up. Exhale, swing back. Don't touch your hands, but step back with your right foot. And then swing up. Plant your hands. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Up dog. Now your thighs lift. Down dog. Right foot high. Knee to nose. Step your right foot forward. Swing up. Swing back. Swing up and step to chair. Make a prayer. Reach up and reach back. Then hands to your heart. Inhale, chair. Exhale, swing back. Swing up. Swing back. Step your left foot to lunge. Swing up. Plant your hands. Step to plank. Lower. Up dog. Lift your knees on up dog. Tops of the feet press, knees up. There you go. Down dog. Left leg up. Knee to nose. Step forward, swing up. Swing back. Swing up and step to chair. Make a prayer. Lift up. Lift back. Hands to your heart. Inhale 3. Inhale 2. Inhale 1. And inhale, chair. One more round. Exhale, swing back. Swing up. Swing back, right foot to lunge, and swing up. Now plant your hands. Left leg goes to three-legged dog. Come to three-legged plank, and then lower. Lift up your chest. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step forward and swing up. Swing back. Swing up to chair. Make a prayer. Up and back. Hands to your heart. Inhale. 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 Last side, chair pose. Exhale, swing back. Swing up. Swing back, step your left foot to lunge. Swing up. Hands plant. Right foot to three-legged dog. Three-legged plank. Lower. Hard up. Lift back to down dog. Knee to nose. Step forward, swing up. Swing back. Swing up to chair. Make a prayer. Lift it up. Reach it back. Hands to your heart. Inhale for 3. Inhale 2. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, fold all the way down. And take ragdoll. Feet are hip distance. Opposite hand to opposite elbow. Let your head hang. You can soften your knees if it's too much stretch on your hamstrings. Plant your hands. Toe heel your feet together. Look up halfway. Lengthen your spine. Good. Steph, push your hands against the front of your shins And then look forward so your back gets really long. Good. Much better. Much better. Then exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, lift all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, fold all the way down. Inhale, look up halfway, belly lifts, back long. As you exhale, walk back or jump into Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Then right leg lifts. Core plank. Exhale, knee to nose. Right foot top of the mat. And lift up to Crescent Lunge. Interlace your hands, Kali Mudra. Your first fingers stay lifted. Fix your gaze forward and lift up onto the ball of your right foot. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant your heel, straighten your right knee, and then bend your right knee. Really low. Straighten and bend. One more, straighten, bend. This time straighten and hold. And with your both legs straight, pull up onto the balls of both feet. And then come back to lunge through vinyasa. Plank, Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Left leg lifts, knee to nose, step up to lunge, arms overhead. Interlace your hands, it's called Kali Mudra. First fingers up, pull up onto the ball of your left foot. Hold for 5, strengthening 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel down, straighten your left leg, and then bend. Straighten, bend. Straighten, bend. Straighten and hold. Pull up at your belly. Everything lifts up, the ball of both feet. Come back to lunge. Exhale through vinyasa. Plank, Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Nice. You guys are awesome. All good? Okay. All right, right leg up. Core plank, exhale. Step your right foot forward, lift up to lunge. Take your hands to your heart. We're going to come into warrior 3. So shift into your right foot, keep your knee bent, lift your left leg. Now straighten your right knee, and then bend your right knee. And then straighten and bend. Last time, straighten bend, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Look up halfway. Hop back to Chaturanga. Take an exhale so your belly uses all its power. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg up. Knee to nose. Step up to lunge. Good. Hands to your heart. Keep your left knee bent, so really engage this quad. Shift forward. Lift your right leg. Nice. Good, 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 good. Straighten. Pull up at your core, and then bend. Straighten. Bend. Last one. Straighten. Bend. Chair pose. And fold. Halfway lift. Exhale. Plank to Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. And come to your shins. Breathing. Okay, good. So, it's very important when you take your poses that your joints stay safe. So when you're doing something really powerful like a warrior 3, any warrior pose really, you want to make sure that your bent knee is lined up over your second toe. Because if it does this, see how much pressure I'm putting on my inner meniscus? This would cause damage, right? So especially if I'm all my weight on this one leg, then I really want to make sure that that knee stays very lined up, right? Does that make sense? So when we do Chaturanga, same rules apply for shoulders. So with Chaturanga, you bring your heart forward and then you lower halfway, not more. If you lower more than halfway, your shoulder dies and you put pressure on your rotator. See what I mean? So you pull your shoulders back, pull your elbows into your body, and you only lower halfway down. It should be about the height of a block. So if I take my Chaturanga, I wouldn't go any lower than that. Does that make sense? So it protects your shoulders over time because we do so many Chaturangas. If you dive, over time this starts to hurt. So make sure you're very pulled back and your elbows are at 90 degrees. That's what builds up all these muscles. So it's not like a Marine push-up. That just uses your triceps, the way Marines do things. They get big triceps. The way yogis do things, we get big back muscles. All right. Okay. So In this practice, we're dropping everything we think we know. We're dropping all judgments, all expectations. So as soon as your mind starts to criticize itself, you drop that. It's just about learning new things. Good? All right. Top of the mat. Inhale, arms overhead. Big inhale, fill up with new. And then you exhale, let everything hold out as you fold. Then inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plank to Chaturanga, or you hop to Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Right leg lifts, knee to nose. Step up to Crescent Lunge again. Make your Kali Mudra overhead. Plant your back heel and straighten your front knee. Pull in at your core and bring your torso parallel to the floor. So you're pressing your pointer fingers forward. Now pull your biceps up to your ears. Fix your gaze on your right big toe. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now angle forward like your fingers are going to touch the ground in front of your right big toe, but they don't touch. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the floor on either side of your foot. Now come to the razor edge, the pinky edge of your right foot. Hug your right foot back, so your right hip comes back. Feel how it stretches your outer right leg. You get that? Okay, then bring your chest as close as you can to your right thigh. Let your head relax. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Replace the sole of your right foot down. Open your left toes toward the side of the mat. Hug your right hip under your body and stack your left ribs for triangle pose. That's it, good. Now, Stephanie, really bring your left ribs back toward me. So you're rolling your left ribs. That's it, yeah. Very good. Breathe for 5, 4. This is the greatest antidote for sitting in a chair. It's good for sciatica. 3, 2, both hands to the floor, and step back, down dog. Left leg up, knee to nose. Step forward to lunge, arms overhead. Plant your back heel and straighten your front knee. Angle your torso forward 90 degrees. Pull up your belly, reach your pointer fingers forward, biceps up at your ears. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep coming down. Almost touch the floor, but not quite. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the floor. Come to the pinky edge of your left foot. Hug your left hip back. Then bring your chest as close as you can to your thigh. Relax your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and step back, down dog. Look between your thumbs. Bend your knees. Now take an exhale, pull your belly up, and then hop your feet to the top of the mat. Perfect. And come to chair pose. Take your hands to your heart. Twist your left elbow over your right thigh. Good. Now your knees should be level. That means your hips are level. And you're twisting from the middle of your back. Now we're going to really see how strong our cores are. Look down, look down at your right foot. Straighten your left leg and take the heel up off the floor. Forward, forward, Nick. That's it. Your left leg, Steph. Left leg. So it's going to look like this. That's it. That's, come on. Yeah, it's hard. That's it. She's got it. Okay, bring your left heel up into your butt. And step back into a twisting crescent lunge. Big deep breath. And then step forward again to your twisted chair. And then fold. Does anyone not feel their right hip? Okay. So we're ready for the other side? You're wringing out those toxins, Stephanie. All the toxins and the junk that you eat on campus. You got to squeeze it out. All right. Chair pose. Hands to your heart. Twist right elbow over left. So you have to have some faith in yourself in order to grow. Now look down at your foot. Stay in your body. Staying in your body is a constant practice. Reach your right foot forward by lifting up your belly. That's it. Good, Nick. Okay, heel to your butt. And step back. Beautiful. Much better on the second side. Okay, keep that hip working. Step it forward to twisted chair. And then fold. Ragdoll. Now spread your feet to the edges of your mat and come to Malasana. Good. Now take a twist. Take your left arm across your left shin and lift your right arm up. Good. So we're still detoxing, still squeezing things out. Wring them out. Now take your right hand behind your back and put it into your left hip crease. Good. Lift your hips just enough so you can step your right foot back into lunge. But you're still in the twist. Now reverse the twist by taking your right hand down and lifting your left arm up. And take this one really deep, like reach back into a back bend. And then step forward again to Malasana. Squat. Good. Now your right arm comes across your right shin and your left arm lifts to twist. Then left hand comes to half bind. Tuck it into your thigh. That's it. Good. Now lift your hips just enough to step your left foot back and stay in the twist. Then switch the twist, left hand down, right arm reaches up and over, big back bend. Then both hands down and come to Malasana pose. Now I'm going to teach you a kind of crazy balance pose. Takes a little bit of twisting. So the same way we just did those twists, you take your left arm in front of your left shin, and your right arm comes up. Now bring your right arm back behind you, and see if you can grab your left fingers. Good. That's it. Perfect. Now, we're going to hop our right foot into center, because that's going to be the foot we balance on, and then you step on your right foot, and you lift this left knee up. That's it. That's it. You got it. Nikki's up. Nikki's up. Yay! You got it, Stephanie. Stephanie's up. Stephanie's up. Well done, ladies. And down. See, when you drop what you think you know, you automatically think you can't do it. When you drop that, you can be amazed by yourself. All right, right side. This is the stuff that amazes your friends and scares your enemies. All right, right arm across. Left arm up. Good. Take your left arm behind you and grab. Now shift your left foot into center and stand on it really hard. Pull up at your belly. Look forward, look forward. That's it. Stephanie is up. Look forward, belly up, and Nikki's up. Yay! Nice job, you guys, all the way down. It's so much better than tree pose. All right, sit all the way down and take a nice big stretch. And fold. And then snake all the way forward onto your belly. So you're lying flat on your belly. Lie all the way flat on your mat, Steph. That's it. Sometimes in yoga, we need to actually stop thinking. Because when we stop thinking, we can come out of our head, and that's when we become fully present in our body. Our minds always think that they're in charge, but sometimes the thinking mind is not your friend. It's the thinking mind that comes up with excuses not to try things, and it's the thinking mind that will stop you from doing things by telling you you can't, because it doesn't want you to get hurt. But sometimes the thinking mind is wrong. And we need to trust our inner knowledge. So we need to get out of our mind and come fully into our body. And when we let go of what we think we know, there's more space and more energy and more insight. So we're going to do a couple of back bends. We did a lot of core work. So now we're going to engage the erector spinae along the side of your spine. So bring your arms forward like you're Superman. Now push your shoelaces, the tops of your feet, into the floor. Lift your kneecaps so that your legs get nice and strong. Good. Now lift the backs of your shoulders toward the ceiling. Exhale, pull your belly in. Lift your head, neck, shoulders, arms, and your legs off the floor. Good. Excellent, Nikki. Wow, that's amazing. Hold for 5. Keep lifting up as high as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up and open your arms to a T. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, grab your ankles, and lift everything up. Grab your ankles. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Windshield wiper your feet. And we'll do another round. So you want to really pull your belly in so you don't hurt your low back. So with your hands straight forward like Superman, engage your legs, pull your shoulder blades toward the ceiling, exhale, and lift everything up. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open to a T. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, grab your ankles, and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Windshield wiper your feet. And then tuck back. Curl your toes under and take down dog. It'll feel really good on your low back. And then come to plank. Press your fingers down on your right hand and flip both heels to the right. Now lift your left knee to the sky. Good. Take your left foot to the floor behind your right leg and come into wild thing. Then come back to plank. Left knee to your right shoulder. Straighten the leg. Rotate to the instep of your back foot and lift your right arm. Come back to plank. Side plank into your right hand, left knee up. Wild thing, left foot down, back bend. Good. Then flip back to plank. Left knee to your right shoulder. Straighten the leg, lift your right arm up. And come all the way down. Child's pose, 3 breaths. Then lift up to down dog. We're almost to Shavasana. Take side plank into your left hand. So press the mat with your left fingertips, both heels left. Right knee to the sky. Good. Right foot behind you and lift your hips. Flip back around. Right knee to your left shoulder. Straighten the leg. Pivot to the instep of your left foot and lift your left hand. And come back to plank. Side plank to the left. Right knee up. Shift your hips forward, Nick. You'll balance better. Take your foot behind you. Back bend. Wild thing. Flip back around. Right knee to your left shoulder. Fallen warrior. Right leg straight. Left arm up. And come back down onto your shins. Not easy. So a good counter pose to back bends is cat-cow. So sitting on your shins, take your hands to the front of your knees. As you exhale, tuck your chin and round your back. And then inhale, lift your chin and arch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good, and then come to neutral. Take table pose. Bring your right foot forward on the mat and scooch your left knee back. So you feel this stretch in the front of your hip, right? Okay. Now come to the pinky edge of your right foot, and with your right hand, push your right knee away from you and down toward the floor. So you're pushing forward and down. How's that on your knee, Nick? Okay, good. Then come back onto the sole of your right foot and hug your left knee up to the outside of your right ankle. Good. Then sit all the way back, and you're going to stack your right knee on top of your left. Good. You have nice open hips, Stephanie. It's very healthy. Very healthy. Yogis measure age by the flexibility of your spine, and that starts with open hips. So you're young. So this pose I'm showing you is called Gomu Kasana. It's called cow face. Yeah, I know. I'll show you why it's cow face. So here's what you do with your hands. Take your arms out wide, right? Now, keep your right thumb pointed up and point your left thumb down. Take your right hand and pat yourself between your shoulder blades. Then take your left hand underneath and see if you can grab your hands. Try not to push on your neck. So this is why they thought it was cow face. They thought these were the cow ears, And these were the cow lips. Now lift your heart and fold all the way forward, and you're going to feel a big stretch in your outer right hip. And then come all the way up and come back to table pose. Take your left foot forward. Scooch your right knee back. Come to the pinky edge of your left foot, and with your left hand, push your knee away and down. And let your knee come back, foot flat on the floor. Scooch your right knee to the outside of your left ankle and stack your knees. Good, then arms out. Now your left thumb stays up and your right thumb comes down. Pat yourself on the back, left hand over, right arm under, lift up. And depending on if you're right-handed or left, one side of this pose is always easier than the other. So you want your back long and then you fold. So the more you lift weights, the harder it is to do this with your shoulders. Lift all the way up. Bring your feet forward on the mat, knees bent. Lie all the way down onto your back and take your knees wide, feet wide. And then drop your right knee down to the center and take your left ankle on top of your outer right knee. And then reach your right arm overhead. So it's really long and stretching from your right knee to your right fingertips. And then come back to center, both feet on the floor. Left knee comes down into the middle. Right ankle to the outside of your left knee. Left arm overhead. Come back to center and hug your knees into your chest. And then straighten out for Shavasana. Let your feet roll out naturally. Let your palms come up toward the sky, shoulder blades under your back. And feel your body softening. Your ankles get heavy and they sink into the floor. Your hips soften like liquid, they melt down. Feel the back of your ribs and the back of your shoulders getting heavy and soft. And the back of your head sinking into the floor. Your brain recedes into the back of your skull. Your tongue is heavy in the bottom of your mouth. And your eyes sink into their eye sockets. And you become very soft and very heavy. Keep your mind on your breath, using the breath to connect your mind with your body. There was once a university professor. He went to visit a famous Zen master. He was very excited to meet the Zen master. And when he finally met him and the Zen master opened the door to his home, the professor was so excited he talked on and on about his arduous journey, all the readings and studies he had done and his experiences. The Zen master invited the professor to sit down for tea, and the professor kept talking. The master started pouring the tea, and as the cup filled, he kept pouring. As the cup began to overflow, he kept pouring. Finally, the professor couldn't take it anymore, and he stopped his incessant talking, and he said to the master, "What are you doing? This cup is full." The master said, "Like this cup, you are full. How can I show you Zen unless you first empty your cup?" When you come to the yoga mat, come with an empty cup. Because you have more that you can do and learn and accomplish than you think you know. When you're ready, hug your knees to your chest. Roll to your right side and pause to honor your energy, the effort you made in your practice. And gently lift to seated pose. Bring your hands together at heart center to seal your practice. And lift your forefingers to your third eye. Take a bow to your higher self and to each other, wishing peace. I honor each of you. You are both beautiful and amazing yogis. You have tremendous power to grow and expand beyond what you think you can do. I'm proud of both of you. Thank you for letting me be of service. Namaste.